Nah, I mean, what's up, world? It's your boy Melanade Tarzan, and today you about to climb aboard the SS Gemini. So, okay, what is Gemini? Hold up, clear that shit out the air right quick. Clear that shit out the air right quick. No bad vibes. All right, we talking about Gemini. What is Gemini? Mutable air. What is mutable? Something that doesn't really move. It's mute, almost mute in a way, but when you think of a Gemini, they're not really mute. Ruler planet is Mercury. Mercury is a planet of communication and intellect. So they are intellectual people, and when they are being intellectual, they like to communicate what they're thinking about. So Geminis like to communicate. They can communicate in different social groups. They can fit into anywhere. So it's like air. Like air can fit anywhere, and except unless it's a closed space. If it's a closed space, then they feel too what's the word? Not claustrophobic, but they need space in order to work what they got to do. But I would say this is the leader of communication out of all the zodiac signs. I would say that Gemini would be the leader of all communication because they like to get all sides of every story, of any story. They like to be on all sides of it. So people can see this as a person that's messy or someone that likes to just get into drama and something like that. But it's not like that because Geminis, they want to get full understanding of anything, any situation. So let's say I'm going to use girls as an example. The girls are ones that really like to do the gossiping more than a man would like to do. I mean, not trying to be sexist or anything, but I mean, we know that it's true. Men can have their ways of gossiping too, but let's just say it's a Gemini woman, right? And she has two other girlfriends. And those girlfriends that you had are in a debate with each other, or they're in an argument with each other, and they're not talking to each other in a way. The Gemini will be the person to go back and forth between both of them to find out which side of the story is the best side. And whenever she figures out which side it is, she wants to bring them together. She doesn't want separation. Geminis don't want separation. They want everything to be together. They're in a way, you can compare them to a Libra, but they're not the same as Libras. Libras want balance with everything. Geminis want togetherness. They want everything together. So you could say that Gemini is like a healer in a way. When in a social way, they could be a healer. All right. Let's see. What else about Gemini? Gemini is like pies. No, I don't know. They just rhyme with Gemini and Gemini pie. But I don't know if they like pies or not. They could. I mean, they could like pies, but it's just something I'm just saying. When a Gemini, when they get into an altercation with someone, like let's say they get in an argument with someone, they could be the ones just to go with the flow for the sake of ending the argument. They could just be like, let's say you was arguing about a basketball team. The Gemini likes the Mavericks and the other person likes the Lakers. And they're arguing about it, saying, oh, they're better. The other person say the Lakers are way better, especially when they had Kobe Bryant. And the Gemini will be like, well, I liked the Mavericks, especially when they had Jason Terry. And they'll be like, and then the other person will be like, no, Kobe Bryant's way better than them. The Gemini will be like, okay, yeah, you know, whatever, just for the sake of ending the argument. They don't like to argue in a way, but they can. Don't get me wrong. A Gemini is about that life when they want to argue. If they want to, they will. They will get in on your ass, and they will not hesitate to roast your ass up with some arguments. Even though they are an air sign, they will blow right past your ass, too. Let's see, what else about Geminis? Geminis are really, every Gemini I've met has been a nice person. There's never been a mean Gemini I've came across. You can get around a Gemini that could sometimes, if they get